Hello, and welcome to my presentation on crystal clear reviews. In a world where it's hard to tell what is real or not, we are always crystal clear. If you're not careful, you can get an online review like this. Just spent $35 on food that wasn't edible. The chicken tasted like fish and was overcooked. The staff only checked in on certain people in there. That's not something you want to have out on the internet. Crystal Clear Reviews started with a conversation. Our founder, Greg Locker, overheard a conversation between a restaurant owner and their friend about how he had to recently shut down his restaurant because of so many bad reviews that his restaurant kept getting, which is keeping customers away. And he couldn't afford to stay open any longer. And so Greg thought that that was an opportunity to start a business. Our mission statement is to inspire restaurants to be innovative, professional, and to deliver the very best customer service. At Crystal Clear Reviews, we are crystal clear about our company values. We value honesty, transparency, clear communication, and exceeding the expectations of what we promise to deliver. We don't want to let you down. Effective communication is very important to us at Crystal Clear Reviews. We are effective in communicating to both our employees and our clients by adhering to a culture of constant communication. You will be hearing from us. We're going to stay in touch with you. And work together to solve differences and understand what we need to do to satisfy our clients. We want you to be happy. We have two main company goals at Crystal Clear Reviews. First, we want to continue to provide excellent service for all of our clientele and to strategically expand our operation. And also, in the future, we want to become the gold standard when it comes to restaurant consultants. And we want to just not be across the country, but we want to be worldwide, across the globe. That's our goal. We have worked in the Carrollton, Georgia area before. Some of our previous clients include Plates on the Square, Brent's Burgers and Barbecue, and Sammy's Midnight Bar and Grill. Alright, here's a copy of my business card. I'll be handing them out to you along with the free gift at the end of the presentation, but more on the free gift later. Here, just so you can contact me if you have any questions. So my name is Ryan Marsh, and I'm very proud to be a consultant at Crystal Clear Reviews. My personal experience is in creating an inviting atmosphere for restaurants. I used to be an interior designer in a previous life, and so I'm good at making the restaurants visually appealing. And before that, I got my degree in communications, so I think that I'm pretty good at helping restaurants, staff communicate with customers. Alright, so a brief overview of Little Hawaiian. They are a seafood restaurant located in Carrollton, Georgia. They were opened in 2003 by Chef Tano and his wife, Christy Pomerisif. And they specialize in Hawaiian fish dishes and tropical island drinks. And some of the competitors in the area are Shucker's Oyster House and Crafty Crab. The first strength that Little Hawaiian has is high quality seafood. They have award-winning Asian Hawaiian fusion seafood. They have lots of unique dishes that are full of flavor. And the customers are very happy, and they travel from far and wide because they really enjoy the food at Little Hawaiian. That's a good strength to have. The second strength that Little Hawaiian has going for it is that its menu items are fair price for their quality. They are more expensive than menu items at other restaurants in Carrollton, but they're worth it. They've actually won a bunch of awards, including Restaurant of the Year award from Carrollton's Main Street for the past 11 years. And they get generally good reviews, where the consensus is it's a little on the pricier side, but it's worth it. The third strength the Little Hawaiian has going for it is that they have a good atmosphere. It's a Hawaiian themed restaurant, and the menu goes along really good with the decor, but it still comes across as classy even though it's a themed restaurant. And the customers really seem to like it. One of the weaknesses that Little Hawaiian has is slow service. Their staff, they tend to be friendly, knowledgeable. Customers really like the staff, but it takes them a while for them to go in the restaurant, get seated, get menus, place their order, get their food. The whole process just takes a long time, and some customers aren't happy about that. Another weakness that I found that Little Hawaiian has is unnecessary reservations. There can be a whole bunch of, empty tables, and the customers come in and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you have to have a reservation today." I guess like certain days of the year where they expect to be really busy, but when they're not, there's plenty of tables, but people can't get a seat, and it shouldn't be that way. Another weakness that I found that Little Hawaiian has is that their food can be under seasoned sometimes. People in general seem to like the food, but they never complain about being over seasoned. It was just there wasn't enough seasoning for their liking sometimes. I just want to take a second to acknowledge the strengths and weaknesses of Little Hawaiian that I covered so far. So Little Hawaiian has high quality, fair price food, sort of good atmosphere, and that's something a lot of places, they can't match that. So that's some really good strengths. But however, sometimes they have slow service. They can't see customers when they have lots of empty tables, and then their food's under seasoned sometimes. So those are some things that they need to work on. So in comparison to its competition, I would say that Little Hawaiian is doing really good. The competition, some of them they offer bigger portions with lower prices, but their quality doesn't match that of Little Hawaiian's does. And also some of them have a bigger variety of foods, but Little Hawaiian, they're being successful just sticking to their Asian Hawaiian fusion. That's what they're good at, and that's what they stick with. All right, now that I've gone over the strengths and weaknesses Little Hawaiian has, I want to move on to talking about their opportunities and their threats that they're facing currently. The first opportunity I see for Little Hawaiian is for them to expand their menu. Right now, they make excellent Asian Hawaiian fusion dishes, but not everyone necessarily likes Asian Hawaiian fusion dishes. So if they expanded their menu, they have a bunch of like burgers, pasta, pizza, it's anything that other people would like, so that more customers would go, I think would be good. Another opportunity I noticed for Little Hawaiian is that they could make bigger portions. Like people like the food there, but sometimes the portions are kind of small, so people order and they're not full at the end. So for an extra fee, make a bigger portion. I think that everyone would come out ahead on that. People could eat more, and Little Hawaiian would make more money. A third opportunity I found for Little Hawaiian is they could be even more Hawaiian. Like right now they're Hawaiian themed, but they could go all out with Hawaiian. Like they could wear like Hawaiian attire, and they could have even more traditional Hawaiian dishes, and they could even have like really special drinks, like served out like coconuts, pineapples. I think it'd just be, make the atmosphere even better there. The first threat I noticed for Little Hawaiian is labor shortage, and this is like a nationwide problem. But there's a record number of workers that are quitting their jobs. Like, they don't want to go back to work unless they're getting paid more than they were before. So it would be in Little Hawaiian's best interest to keep all the workers they can, because it's going to be really hard to find new ones to replace them with. Another threat that I identified is lower priced seafood restaurants. If a few of those opened up, and then people could go get seafood at a bunch of other places for less, Hawaiian's is better, for the price, people might just go elsewhere, and Little Hawaiian either have to lower their prices to be competitive, or they just have less customers overall. So lower price seafood restaurants opening up around them would be a problem. The third threat I see for Little Hawaiian is them getting a reputation of being slow. Like right now, there's already starting to be some reviews about that, but I'm worried that it'll just spread throughout the community, and then people will be like, I don't want to spend, all evening for dinner. Somebody goes somewhere else because it's so slow there. So we don't want that. This is a SWOT analysis chart that I made. It shows the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for Little Wine right now. They're what I've already discussed, like the strengths are high quality seafood, fair price versus quality, good atmosphere. The weaknesses are the slow service, unnecessary reservations, and their food can be under seasons. The opportunities they have are to expand the menu, have bigger portions, and to be more Hawaiian. And the threats they're facing right now are a labor shortage, lower price seafood restaurants, and their reputation of being slow. So in conclusion, I believe that online reviews can make or break a restaurant, and I feel that crystal clear reviews can do a really good job of helping you get better reviews for your restaurant. And you can call me at 770-214-3144. Email me at rmarsh@crystalclearreviews.com. And our company website is also crystalclearreviews.com. I hope you guys check us out. Oh, our gift to you for today is this commemorative keychain for Crystal Clear Reviews Consulting. And I hope you'll carry it around with you and think about us. All right, lastly, I just want to say thank you for your time. You've been a wonderful audience, and I look forward to working with you in the future.